What's life been like for you here?
It's been amazing. Ever since I got here, everybody's been warm and welcoming. My teammates been cool. We've been hanging out each and every day, getting it in the practices that we've had. And it's been cool. The weather's been nice here, and the people's been great. So can't complain about the weeks I've been here.
Is it what you thought it would be?
Yes, sir, most definitely.
What did you expect?
Just as how I came in, all the love and stuff, support that's been coming through in messages and in person. A lot of fans here that I didn't know it was like that, but it's a lot of love out here.
With you and Mo already playing in the SEC, do you think it will help? Saying you've played all these teams before, you know how they play, you've been to these arenas before. Do you think that will help in this transition to the school?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I think we got the experience from our years from our past schools, and just replaying the SEC, one of the best conferences, it's amazing. And just being used to it and having a little preparedness of the teams that we played before, I think it would be definitely a help for this year.
Obviously, you had a heck of a season with the Gators this past year. Are there any similarities? I know you haven't really done too much with the team, but have you seen any similarities from that team last season to this team this season with Kentucky?
Yes, sir. Definitely some similarities. I think even here is even more better. Just knowing that the guys we have here and the coaching staff and stuff like that, and then just this university itself, the people here are amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. So I think that pushes us. We know what we got to do when we come here, put on a Kentucky jersey. And just playing for the University of Kentucky is a big thing. So just being here is a blessing, man, and just can't look back.
I know you're obviously still new, but with that championship experience, are you going to be willing to kind of show the guys, hey, like this is what it's going to take to win it all? And are you going to? Do you feel comfortable kind of teaching the guys, even though you're a new guy on the
Yes, sir.
team?
Most definitely. Just trying to use my past experiences from my previous school and try to bring it here. Because obviously I know the goal is to win number 9 here. So just bring what I was taught my past years at the University of Florida and bringing it here. Trying to get number 9. I know the fans and stuff want that. I know we want that, especially, and all the coaches and the players and stuff like that. So I'm making my job this year, bringing a lot of leadership and bring guys, just reminding them what our main focus is for the year.
A lot of your teammates have come in and told us about the fat ring.
Yes, sir.
Is that something you've got to flash to them?
Yes, sir. So I haven't gotten the ring yet, but hopefully in the beginning of the season I'll get it. But most definitely, I told the guys we also got to win one here, so we can all flash it to people.
When you first went into the transfer portal, how quickly did Kentucky and Pope reach out, and what were kind of the initial conversations you all had, and then how quickly, I guess, did it move from there?
Yes, sir. It was pretty quick. When they called, I was like, man, I told my dad, like, Dad, we can this school I want to be at. Just seeing all the past people that came in and out through this school, all the great players, and my main goal is to make it to the NBA, and just seeing how this school has transferred guys, young guys, to be a great man on and off the court. Is something I want to achieve. So when they called, I was like, man, I got to come here and play for Coach Pope, obviously another national champion, and just the school itself and the people here, the atmosphere, it's crazy. I've been watching on TV. I played against last year here, and it was crazy. So when they called, it was pretty much a no-brainer for me, and I was like, yeah, I got to do it. I'm ready.
You were a key performer, though, for a national champion. So why enter the portal? I mean, it seems like things were going pretty well.
Yes, sir. That's pretty much between me and my family, but I'm just happy for the Kentucky for reaching out and giving me a chance to play here and try to get one here. It's like I said, things happen in life. But I mean, it's all in God's plan. So just being here, being in Kentucky, being at this next school I'm at, I'm just happy to be here and ready to go.
What do you remember about that game, that Florida-Kentucky game? Because that was one of the most entertaining games, at least for us.
Yeah, it was a very high-scoring game. A lot of offense, not a lot of defense. But I remember you guys went on a run, a little 15-0 run or something like that, and it got very loud in here. It was crazy. Yes, sir.
Obviously, you were more of a 6-man at Florida this past season, but when you did start or play starter minutes, you averaged quite a bit of points. So what can we maybe expect from you having a bigger role here at Kentucky, potentially?
I'm just going to bring in 100% with each and every game. Whatever coach wants me to do, I'm going to do it. Whether that's score, whether that's guard, whether that's come in and rebound, whether that's just play defense. I mean, I'm going to do anything to help this team win. Most importantly, I'm just happy that I'm here, and I'm just ready to play and erupt, to be honest.
Was there anything about the way Coach Pope plays and his system and style that appeal to you and your specific skill set?
Yes, sir. I love how they run a lot of actions, a lot of cutting actions, stuff like that. I remember playing them; it was very hard to guard, and so I'm hoping like this year is going to be the same. They play very fast, which is something I like to play. It's kind of my play style, getting up and down. And also, he loves to defend. He loves the defensive side too. So I think that's one of my strong suits, coming in and defending with the best guys, and then just being aggressive when I'm in there on offense.
Talking about defending the best guys, Jaden was Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year, all defensive team. Mo and Ortega, they used to take dudes lunch money this past season. So how good can this team be defensively, along with you and some of those other guys I mentioned?
This team can be really good, man. We got the size, we got the length, we got the athleticism to be one of the best defensive teams in the nation. Guys like Jaden, like you said, Mo, and all of them. I played those past guys. Jaden definitely blocked me last year, and especially Mo. He's a great defender, especially rebounding. So I think we will be very good on the defense side.
In terms of when you make it to the NBA, what does Kentucky offer, I guess, that maybe is more helpful for your development to get to that point than maybe that you had at your last stop?
Yes, sir. Stuff I would say, like in the gym, when we get in the gym, it's always a championship mindset. Like they just remodeled the gym, and you see on the side they got number 9, the main assignment. They're always making sure you're early to stuff, whether it's classrooms. It doesn't even have to be stuff on the court. It can be stuff off the court. Mingling with people. Like this past week, we helped people in the tornadoes that happened. We helped bring like furniture and stuff, put it in their homes and stuff like that. So it's not just stuff on the court that'll help us. It's just us gelling on and off the court, doing different things to help us get to know each other and stuff like that. That I think will help us get to the next level and we're number 9 here.
In terms of your on-court game, what are you really trying to maybe focus on or take a step up going into Kentucky?
Just getting my offensive consistency better and coming in on the defensive side, helping the bigs get more rebounds, getting out in transition, and also I would say probably attacking the basket more, finishing better at the rim. And yes, sir.
Do you consider yourself kind of a combo guard, point guard?
Yes, sir.
How do you look at it, and how does Coach Pope envision you?
Yes, sir. I look at myself like combo guard. Like you said, I can be able to play 1, 2, 3, kind of a bigger guard. Whatever position he needs me in, whether it's 1 for a couple possessions, whether it's 2 for a couple possessions, I can do it. I feel like my size and length gives me the ability to do that. And however he wants to throw me out there is how I'm gonna play.
He had a couple.
What was Coach Pope's message to you, bringing you in, about not just what you did well at Alabama, but maybe more of that and maybe seeing more of that coming from you this coming season?
Yeah, Coach Pope, he called me a point forward. He know what I'm able to do. He has the confidence in me. He see I could be a point guard at times, or I could be a forward, offense or defense. And I feel like that's what he really does right now. Versatility, that I could bring on the floor. He love a dog, so I think he's really looking forward to that.
Some people thought last season with Kentucky's team that they were missing a guy like you that played with a lot of physicality. Playing against Kentucky 3 times, did you see that when you were playing against them?
Oh yeah, going into the game, like we have scout for every team we play. Going into this game, I know that's something that they like a little bit. So like once we seen that, we just apply the pressure to it every time we can. And I'm happy that I'm able to play with Kentucky this year and bring it to the team.
What have you seen out of Jalen Lowe in practice so far?
He's a real point guard. He's a true point guard. He makes the right decisions, the right reads. He's becoming more vocal. The first week we got here, he wasn't as talkative, but now I feel like he's comfortable now. And like his talking off the court, the bond that we have off the court is translating to the court. Is making him more comfortable, making him more of a leader on the court.
Ortega, Oway, Brandon Garrison, Cole Chandler, Trent Noah, all are coming back. What are the value that those guys are bringing to the team right now since they've been here with Mark Pope before?
They know the culture. They're going to constantly remind guys the culture here and the leaderships that they have. They're just trying to bring it to everyone else. Their experience, they know all the plays. They know like where players got to be and stuff like that. So they're just doing a good job at that. Just telling us what to do, what we have to do. Certain habits we have not to do it. So
with Oway, you've been committed for a while. What was the reaction like with the team and the chatter around the team when he announced he was coming back?
I was so happy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like Like he's the guy. I know him from before I came in, and I knew how hard he worked. So like just knowing that he was coming back, I just felt more confident in us like winning the championship.
Did you have any previous interaction when Coach Pope was at BYU when you were coming out of high school, like
No. We didn't have any interactions.
Thank you.
You're wearing a brand new Kentucky shirt. What did it feel like when you first started pulling on UK gear?
I felt like Fresh Prince. I felt good. The colors, obviously, all the fans told me the color looked good on me, but I already knew that before because blue is my favorite color. So I just already knew I was gonna look good in blue. But it felt good. It felt like real good feeling.
Like it was supposed to be there?
Yeah.
What are some of the similarities with Coach Pope, Coach Oates? Just how they run practice, maybe their systems in general.
Obviously, both of them want to win. Like Coach Oates, he wanted to win. Coach Pope wants to win as well. We both play fast. A lot of threes are being shot. A lot of emphasis on rebounds, transition, defense, and stuff. I think those are like the main similarities, but at the end of the day, like they both coach hard and they want to win.
What are the differences?
The differences? One is louder. I'm not gonna mention who's, but one is louder. One is louder.
Coach likes to be more positive, though. I mean, is that different for you?
A little
You've been
bit,
coached by a lot
just
of
a little
guys.
bit.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to see that side of coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously he's a nice guy and stuff, but all the guys, veteran guys, the returning guys, they told me, he got that side to him. When he gets real serious and there's no lies. So I'm kind of still waiting to see that side more. But that's gonna come. The practices and the games we play. So yeah, I'm waiting on it. Yeah.
Denzel was talking about how he can guard Jaden, be blocking shots, and then Tega kind of be bullying dudes out there. So how good can this team be defensively heading into the season?
Man, I think it's probably going to be one of the best defensive teams Kentucky's seen in a while. Like we got guys like JQ. He hasn't even played yet. Like, I just know what he could do, and he's not even in practice yet. Like that's scary. Like guys like me, Ortega, Denzel, we take pride in defense. So I feel like that's something that the team needs and stuff like that. And I feel like it's going to be a real good year defensively for us. I don't think that's going to be one of the liabilities we have.
Where did you kind of get that approach to defense? Because everyone likes to score and stuff like that nowadays. So where'd you get that approach to defense? Is that like a New York state of mind or something?
That's just something that it was just installed in me since I was a kid. Honestly, like just playing outside every day. Like in New York City, like you play 1-on-1 a lot. We play 3-on-3s. You don't want to be that guy that get exposed every time. So I was playing with older guys since I was younger, and they were all really physical. They were all bigger than me and stuff. So it just made me want to play harder as a kid. My older brother, he played very physical as well. Just my environment, it just made me that way.
They even call fouls in those kind of games, or how's that work?
Pickup game?
Well, yeah, in New York, yeah.
Obviously you got people that call it, but it's like sometimes people don't even call it because they know it's gonna end up to like a whole fight or argument.
Yeah,
it's gonna go on for like 5-10 minutes. So a lot of time guys don't even call fouls. You call foul, they're gonna call you soft. Get off the court. so that's why a lot of guys don't call foul in New York. They don't, honestly.
Like Denzel, you have experience in the SEC, playing at a different school. Do you think, playing at Auburn, playing at Tennessee already, is going to help you guys heading into this year, even though you're on a new team?
Yeah, that's because we know what it feels like to play there already, and the fans, we know what to expect when we step foot in that state or the city. We just already know, and the preparation that's needed to go into those away games and stuff. Like, we've already been through it, so I feel like that's going to help us.
Some of your new teammates who are back this year have all told us that it was not fun playing against them last year, and they're glad to have you on their side now. Could you sense that at times in those 3 matchups that you guys had last season?
I sensed it. It was one of the times like we played them. I sensed the dominance that we had in those games, like the aggression that we had, the energy that we had. It was unmatched during some of those games I played against my teammates that were at different schools. But yeah, I sensed it. You know, when you smell blood and water, you attack it, right? That's what a shark does. So that was the motto last year. And that's what's going to be this year.
So have you gotten a sense that Coach Pope wants to kind of instill that in this program moving forward?
You know, Coach Pope, he played for Patino, so he loved that hard stuff. Like he loved that tough stuff. You know, of being a dog and doing all the intangibles and stuff. He's very big on that. And, you know, that's the reason why he recruited me and guys like Otega and stuff.
Otega had that double-digit scoring streak rolling when you guys played. You're one of the main reasons why it ended. You talk trash to him. What's kind of the vibe now?
Yeah, we talk a little trash, you know, here and there. You know, we play ones a lot. You know, we spend a lot of time around each other. So, but you know, our goal is like, you know, is for next year. You know, winning next year, playing together and getting along. But I feel like some of that trash talk just bring us closer together.
Since you beat Kentucky 3 times, how do you stop a Mark Pope offense?
How do you stop it? That's for coach to decide. Like, it's gonna be hard. You just got to stay up long hours doing scouting report. Probably it'll work, but who knows?
Because Denzel said that he was running around screens, he was tired, he hated it.
Oh, yeah.
So are you happy now that you don't have to worry about running around and chasing dudes all over the place for the 3-pointers?
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be doing that anyways this year, but you know, it definitely feels good to be on this side, you know, and having other guys worry about us now. So.
You came from a program that likes to shoot threes,
Yes.
and obviously Pope's made no secret of the fact. I mean, tell me about that part of your game and being a part of that big plan.
That's something I work on every day, my shooting. That's something I know that I'm gonna need for the next level. So I work on it constant hours every day to try to get it better. And yeah, I feel like once I get that, you know, to a good percentage, like it's gonna be real.
Denzel cut the nets last year. He said he's still new, but he thinks, you know, later on in the season he's going to be able to kind of teach the guys, talk to the guys about, you know, what it's going to take to win a championship. Do you think him kind of doing it already will help you guys win number 9?
Yes. I feel like his experience is going to help us. My experience, I went to Final Four, Elite 8. We need all of that experience, like we could get possibly to win this. That's because I feel like that's what it comes down to. When you get to like that part in March and stuff, it comes down to experience and stuff. So I think like our experience is gonna help us, like you know. And then Coach Pope, he obviously won in '96, so he knows what it takes. So I feel like if we all come together as one team, put all our pride to the side and stuff like that, and just bring it all in, we're gonna be a real problem.
The former coach here used to always say, Kentucky is everybody's Super Bowl.
Yes.
And you've got some unique perspective on this since you were on the other side of that. Do you think that was the case at times when you played? Did people get up for Kentucky, and are you ready to kind of take on that challenge of having a bullseye?
Wait, can you say that again? That part you said, it's everyone's Super Bowl?
Yeah, that did.
You referring to like last year?
Coach Cal used to always say,
Okay.
Kentucky's everybody's Super Bowl T-shirt night.
Okay.
You know, fans.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I think so. I think when we play different teams this year, like everyone is they're gonna try to beat us just because we're Kentucky. And I feel like that's why we gotta be prepared more than like anyone else, because everyone wants to beat Kentucky. You know, it's just the program itself. You know, yeah, it's a good look.
Some of the guys that come